Hello YouTube and welcome to a short Techsloth video review about the new Google Pixel Buds, the headphones from Google. I tested those now for over 2 weeks and I want to keep this video short. I can't recommend the Google Pixel Buds to you, not for a price of 180 euros and not even for a price of half of 90 euros. I would not recommend them. I want to keep this video short. So let's start with the positive things. Audio quality is good. I listened to radio, I listened to music, Spotify, Netflix. I used them with, of course, the Google Pixel 2 device, but also with other Android devices. I used them with different kinds of laptops. I even used them with an iPhone, because you can still use the Pixel Buds as normal Bluetooth headphones. No problems there. But of course, the full potential you get with the Pixel smartphone here, like the Google Translation thingy. So audio quality was good, but you will always listen or be able to hear things that happen around you, even music, even street noises. Those earphones or headphones don't soften you, they don't blend the environment out. You will hear a lot of things, but if you're in a quiet environment, they work fine. But I wouldn't recommend them for traveling in a bus, on a train, on an airplane. You won't be able to hear anything or close to anything. Making phone calls with those things, okay, no problems as well. Again, you don't get any noise cancelling. You don't even get those noise cancelling telephone things with a microphone you're used to maybe from the Google Pixel 2. No. But it will work. So this is positive. Yeah, another thing that's positive is the touch thingy, if it's in your ear. Changing the volume, swiping up or swiping down for the volume, double tapping for the Google Assistant, holding and pressing for the Google Assistant, play and pause things. This works good. That's things that really work good. And the third thing that's positive is battery life. Google is giving you, we got my post-it. Google is saying the headphones will last you 5 hours. They will if you only listen to music, and that may be on 10 to 20% of the volume set. Yes, but under normal conditions you will reach 4.5 hours. If you're using a lot, if you're making phone calls, if you're using the Google Assistant feature, so if you're using the built-in microphone a lot or for half an hour, then you get around 4 hours of usage. So this is a normal scenario, but this is okay. I like it. The charging case that comes with the Google Pixel Buds, where you charge the devices with, gives you another maybe 3 full charges and maybe half an hour, maybe 1 hour more. So overall, you can reach around 20 hours. I would say 16, 18, maybe 18 hours with fully charged Pixel Buds and a fully charged case, which is a nice workload. So even for a long trip, you don't need to carry on the charging cable, but you will, because it's USB Type-C. Your Android device will probably have a USB Type-C port, so no problems here. But even though if you're traveling with another device, you don't need, for a 3-day trip, for example, you don't need to carry on the charger. So these 3 things are good. Audio quality, the touch interface is good, and the battery life. So this is okay. Now we come to the neutral stuff. They work. The fit is good. Yes. What do I want to tell you about? Maybe you can say no. Not even the price I would recommend is neutral. Let's continue with the negative stuff. So first of all, I'm not really a fan of the cable. You can't cut the cable if you're thinking about that. Then what's good, or what a good intention is, that you can change the size of the cord holding the earpieces in your ear. So if you got bigger ears, you make a bit bigger. If you got smaller ears, you make it smaller. Yes, no, this is a good idea, because you can you can make it fit to your individual ear. So larger on the one side, smaller on the other side, which is nice. But The thing this cable works, you will always change the size you have adjusted because you can't lock the size. So you have a big ear, you have a large amount of cable hanging around the earpiece. You put it in your ear, okay, but then you're working around, you put it out. Every time you pull on the cable, you're changing the amount, the level you just configured the earpiece, and this is not well built. So there's a feature missing that locks in the cable in place. The next thing, if you take these devices out of your ear, the touchpad on the right side will still be activated. So every time you pull them out, you hit the right earpiece, music is starting to playing, or you're activating the Google Assistant, which is not nice. Those feature needs an ear detection thingy like the Apple earpieces. But now, the most annoying thing about the Google Pixel Buds, getting them into and out of the case, because you got this tiny case and the earpieces only fit in one direction, so you only can put the left thingy on the left thing, the right thing on the right thingy. This would still be easy. You can put a sticker, you can get a mark on the earphones, on the headphones, that you can see them from the outside. But now you have to wrap the cable around the case and then in the case. Of course, if you're doing this, and if you don't do this properly, the case won't close, the earphones won't get charged, and this is annoying. Even if you are practicing this a lot, and maybe putting the cable in here 500 times, it still takes a lot of time, even way more time than putting, for example, the Apple EarPods into their case. Then getting them out, you can't just pull them out because the cable is wrapped around the case. And this is things I don't think those earphones will last that long, getting them in and out of the case, because the cable won't last that long, in my opinion. Maybe if you get 6 months without breaking the cable here, this would be fantastic. But the thing that is more negatively, or that I'm even more afraid of, breaking the charging case itself, because the cover is only held by this small piece of silk, of fabric, holding this both parts of the charging cable together. And this is the same one thing. I tested those now for over 2 weeks in the winter, carrying it around in my jacket, in my backpack. But going on a summer vacation trip to the beach with this thingy, no, I don't think this silk thingy or this fabric case will look that nice after 1 week at the beach. And you will never be able to clean this again. And I'm really skeptical about the pieces still be in place, or being in one, or being just one thing, not two, and then the device will be broken. And so I don't think this is a nice thing. Oh, one thing that's neutral. The Google Assistant integration. Yes, it's good. Yes, it works. But keep in mind, you only get the normal Google Assistant feature. So you don't get better grammar. You don't get more vocabulary. No. It works. But on the downside, only you will hear the translation. The person that is standing in front of you, that's speaking another language, is not hearing what you are hearing. If the translation is correct. The other person have to stay on your smartphone and read if the translation is correct. And I don't think this is a nice way to interact. Maybe if both persons are wearing the Google Pixel Buds, then it wouldn't be that strange, I guess. But one person looking at the smartphone, the other person just hearing, listening to the Google to the Pixel Buds. No, it would be a more natural interaction if both persons are looking at the phone, just concentrating on the Google Translator, which you can easily use with the speakers built into your smartphone. So this is like the bubble fish, like on the... No. This is a nice idea, but I don't think that this will be the future. So there we go. Now I've talked about everything, and still, price 179 euros. It's exactly the same price as Apple AirPods, and the Apple AirPods work way better, faster, more reliable. Oh, another thing that's negative, you can't use them with two devices with ease. No, you always have to turn off Bluetooth on the one device, connect them to the other device. You can't just switch devices. The Pixel Buds work best combined to just one device, and of course, in the best way combined to a Google Pixel. So this is another thing I don't think. What I want to say. A nice first try, Google, yes, but I don't think this is concept. This is version 1.0 or maybe 0.5. This is beta at best. My wish for Google would be take all the feedback, the experience people are gathering for you, and in 2018 build a better version of the Google Pixel Buds, which work nicer, faster, more reliable than the Pixel Buds first generation. So I definitely can't recommend them. No, even Apple got the AirPods now on the market for 1 year. Google had enough chances to look at them and just copy them. Samsung and other earphones makers are just copying them, and with a way better concept than this. Sorry, Google. I'm glad that you're trying, but I don't think you should sell those devices for 180 euros. I don't even think you should sell those devices for 90 euros, because they're still better if you're selling them for 50 euros. Okay, people can play with them, buy them, just try them out. And they are now warned that this is really, it takes time to wear them. So I just want to say, getting them into the case, getting them out of the case, I would say this takes, if you take just the whole stuff together, if you just add up the time, you just use the same time getting those devices out of the case and into the case again, than you would need for normal headphones to unwrap them, if you just get a knot in them. But this is it. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next video, and bye.